On the front lines of Ukraine, there's a hidden war being fought every single night. It's not about taking territory, but about something much more basic, survival. Today, we're going to take you inside the really high-stakes, high-tech world of drone logistics, where just one delivery can be the difference between life and death. This quote from a soldier on the ground just says it all. Every vehicle is a potential target. And that's not an exaggeration. That is the brutal, day-to-day reality on a battlefield where there are always eyes in the sky watching you. So let's set the scene. We're in the Donetsk region, a really critical part of the front. The soldiers there are holding the line, but they absolutely depend on a constant stream of supplies to do it. The problem? Well, the old way of getting those supplies to them has basically become a suicide mission. And this is the weapon that has completely changed the game. It's the FPV, or first-person view kamikaze drone. Just think of it like a guided missile that you fly with a VR headset. It's got pinpoint accuracy, and it can hit a moving truck, no problem. These things have turned the battlefield into this transparent, incredibly lethal place. This slide really lays out the evolution that this new threat has forced. On one side, you have the old way, a traditional supply run in a truck. Super high risk. On the other side, you've got the solution they've come up with, drone delivery. By flying at night, these drones are a covert, flexible lifeline that takes people out of the most dangerous part of the journey. But here's the thing, just getting these life-saving drones to their launch point is a whole mission in itself. So we're going to ride along with a team from Ukraine's 25th Brigade as they make this high-speed dash to the front, a trip where every single second is critical. Okay, so let's break down this insane drive. First, they mark themselves with green stripes so they don't get hit by their own guys. Super simple, but vital. Then it's just pure speed. The driver is flooring it to be a target for as little time as possible. But it's not enough. An enemy drone spots them. The driver has to slam on the brakes, and the whole team just bails, running for the only cover they can find, some random shed in a field. After this incredibly tense wait, the drone finally moves on, and the team makes it to their destination. The commander's words just say everything. We were extremely lucky. They almost didn't even make it to the starting line of their own mission. So they survived the drive. Now the real mission can actually begin. From a makeshift command center deep in a basement, the team gets ready for a long night of high-tech, high-stakes deliveries. Look, their survival depends on following a really strict protocol. They only fly at night because enemy FPV drones just can't see as well in the dark. Inside their hideout, it's red light only, so they can't be spotted from the air. The pilot is tucked away deep underground, and every single move they make is slow, calculated, and careful. And this right here is the workhorse of the whole operation. It's a heavy-lift drone, and this thing can carry a payload of up to 20 kilograms. That's a serious amount of water, or ammo, or in some cases even anti-personnel mines, delivered exactly where they need to go. But of course, there's always a trade-off. Every single flight is a delicate balance. The heavier the payload, the shorter the flight. So they're constantly doing this math in their heads. How much can we carry and still have enough juice in the battery to get back home? All right, so now let's actually follow one of these drones on its journey. We'll go from the moment it takes off all the way into the darkness to the drop zone. Now, to control the drone from that far away, they're using a Starlink satellite connection. It's a lot harder to jam than traditional radio signals, but it's not impossible. And then it happens. The signal just drops. On the pilot's screen, the video feed goes dead. In that basement, you could hear a pen drop. This piece of equipment, worth thousands of dollars, carrying a critical payload, is now just flying completely blind over enemy territory. After a few moments that must have felt like an eternity, the signal flickers back on. Connection reestablished. The drone is still on its course. Whew! This one survived. The mission is still on. So who's waiting for this delivery on the other end? Turns out it's a British veteran named Mac. And he describes the drop zone pretty bluntly. A lot of mortars coming in and a lot of shelling. It's quite busy. For him, this drone isn't just a piece of tech. It's a lifeline in the middle of a storm of steel. And you have to realize, this one successful mission is just a single moment in a completely relentless cycle. This is that unseen front line, where the battle isn't just against the enemy, it's against exhaustion and the clock. The second a drone gets back, the team just springs into action. It's like a pit crew. They swap the batteries, they load a new payload, and they send it right back out into the fight. It's just a nonstop loop that goes on, all night, every night, until the sun comes up. And the team doing this? It's really a snapshot of Ukraine at war right now. You've got Commander Tishi, a career infantryman who's been fighting since 2014. And working right there with him is Kit. Just 1 month ago, he was a civilian. He was mobilized right off the street, and now he's here. The veteran and the rookie working together on this absolutely critical mission. But even an operation this advanced has its weak spots. Around 4 in the morning, the rain starts to fall, and that makes flying impossible. The mission is scrubbed for the night. And for the guys like Mac, waiting out there at the front, well, they're just gonna have to hold on and wait for the weather to break. Their lifeline has been temporarily cut. You know, this whole nightly dance of drones and danger, it's more than just a survival story. It's really a glimpse into the future of warfare. A future where the front lines are basically everywhere and the technology is evolving at this terrifying speed. It makes you wonder, what does a front line even look like anymore when the enemy can be anywhere and your lifeline just silently appears from the sky?